Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Lilly, and I have to say it's not looking good. So today I want to show you a couple of news articles about the war seeming to spread to other European nations as well. So here, for example, there's a German article that says the times of peace and prosperity in Europe are over for now. The next article is about Sweden's Minister of Civil Protection. And he's saying there could be war in Sweden. Everyone needs to prepare for the worst case, such as a war with Russia. National defense concerns us all. In the event of a crisis, compulsory civilian military service could also be waived for firefighters, rescue personnel and other specialists. Who are you when war comes? Next article is Poland. Poland is preparing for a war with Russia, and the defense minister is saying, I expect every scenario and take the worst ones most seriously. That is the job of a defense minister in the situation we find ourselves today. Now the Austrian army is warning of war with Russia. The risk of a confrontation is really high. And we will see a high probability of a hybrid warfare in 2024. An Austrian military expert is saying that we are already in a hybrid war. Next, Putin. Putin is saying that his country is prepared for a nuclear war. From a military technical point of view, Russia is ready to use its sophisticated weapons if the existence of the Russian state is threatened. Okay. Now comes a new thing that I've read just a couple of days ago. They now want to teach war in the schools in Germany. So the Federal Education Minister and the Board of German Teachers want to prepare young people in school for the event of war. So they want to send in youth officers from the army, and they could be used for content, for politics lessons, and interdisciplinary goal of democracy and peace education. Peace education. They are calling it peace education. This one minister suggests, among other things, holding civil defense exercises in school and developing a relaxed relationship with the Bundeswehr. The Bundeswehr is the German army. So yeah, they want to indoctrinate the children now so they have a positive view of the army and maybe also joining the army. I don't know what to say. Now they start propagandizing children in school. At least that's the idea. So this has not started yet, but now they want to try doing this. Yeah, here there's an add-on for the hybrid war. So the new period of military disorder will accompany the world and Austria for at least 2 decades. 2 decades, 20 years they want to make wars. The risk for Austria is especially disruption of the supply chain due to conflicts, the effects of migration flows, cyber attacks and disinformation campaigns, and finally the expert also mentioned attempts by external actors to weaken European integration through targeted attacks and coercion. So yeah, pretty serious stuff, guys. Very serious. This is dead serious. Next, we need a war economy. Next, EU Commissioner, we want to switch to a war economy. Because of course the war is really expensive, right? So who is going to pay for the cost of the war? I believe it's us, the taxpayers. So this is how much the Ukraine has gotten from the European Union and also from the US. And that is since January 2022, since the war began in Ukraine. So they got from the EU, from my tax money, they've gotten 77 billion euros. And from the USA, they've gotten 66 billion euros so far. So that's in 2 years. 2 years of war. So we are at 130 or 140 billion dollars or euros right now. So that's quite a lot of money. And we, the taxpayers, are paying all of this. We are paying it. So I, as an Austrian, I do not like this because Austria is neutral and I think that our tax money should not go into a war. So some of our tax money flows to the European Union and they can practically use it how they want. So yeah, I'm really not okay with this. I don't want to sponsor weapons for a war where people die, okay? I'm against wars. Down in my heart, I'm a hippie. I'm for peace, love, and, you know, whatever, Om or something. So wars are terrible. Wars really suck. You don't want to have a war. I mean, the elites, they don't send their sons to war. And also politicians don't send their sons to war, usually. So they just use us as cannon fodder, the normal people, like middle class people or poor people. Normally, if you murder somebody, you go to prison for a long time. But suddenly, when there's a war, then it's okay. If you can shoot somebody, then it's okay. Then you are a war hero. This is super ridiculous. And it's also very, very dangerous what's happening right now. So who are you going to be when war comes? Will you be giving up your son to a war where death rate is really high? Or even if your son survives a war, he might get maimed, losing limbs. And even if that doesn't happen, he might get PTSD afterwards. So war always sucks. Don't make war. We don't need war. I know many Russians living here in Austria. I know Ukrainians living here in Austria. I talk to both of them, to all of them from both sides. The normal civilians, they are fine people. I know a lot of Russians. They are fine people. And I know a lot of Ukrainians, and they are also fine people. There's no reasons why we civilians should kill each other. There's no reason, okay? Human life is something precious. You should not take it like this in a war. Okay, then next. Yeah. Because of the situation here in Europe, because of the increased, energy prices, because of increased inflation, because of more crime happening, people are now leaving Europe. And here I found 2 articles of Germany. In Germany, there's a brain drain happening. So the students that are coming from abroad to study in Germany, they don't stay in Germany anymore. So now they are leaving Germany again. Very often it's migrant students. So 24% of a survey said that they see better career chances abroad. And now they are risking losing 1 in 5 students with a migrant background. So almost 25% or 20% of students are going to leave Germany again. And then also the Germans themselves are leaving Germany again. Here they are saying that especially people who are in pension are leaving Germany, but that happened a long time before. So a lot of Germans who are in pension, they are living in Mallorca or Thailand or other countries. But now the immigration has intensified. So now not only the old people are leaving, but also young, high qualified Germans are emigrating. And yeah, Germany doesn't like it. So they have a law here which forbids the commercially advertisement of emigration. So you cannot advertise for immigration if you have a commercial benefit in Germany. With all of this happening, guys, I have to say, if the war swaps over to Poland, Sweden, I don't know, England, maybe Romania, Germany, I don't think that we can stay here anymore, at least my family. So we are now having discussions weekly about if we have to leave, when we are going to leave, what country we want to migrate to. So far it's, I think good countries are Argentina, Costa Rica, maybe Panama, Thailand. Yeah, so I think those are great countries. Thailand is actually awesome because they've never had a war since the existence of Thailand. So it's very peaceful, quite a low crime rate. So Thailand would be a great country to go to, but also other countries in the world, you know. Of course, we want to migrate to some country which has some sort of degree of safety, security. Yeah, but I'm not going to stay here if the war comes. I am not going to stay here. I'm gone. I would be gone a long time ago, okay? I find Austria is too restrictive when it comes to camping laws, fishing laws, hunting laws, and we don't even talk about firearm laws. Now they want to take away our knives. So I find it very restrictive in my freedom, in my personal freedom. And then also the pandemic happened and it was a nightmare. With all of the lockdowns, with the vaccinations that were almost forced into people's arms. And now with all of this war going on, it just contributes to having this anxious view of the future. And nobody knows what's gonna happen next. So yeah, it really does suck. It sucks, and it really seems as if they want to spread the war now to other countries. And I'm not going to participate, not personally. I'm not going to join the army. I don't even want to pay taxes for what they are doing here. So this is what's news in Europe, and I don't like what's happening. It's not good. Let's hope somehow that this will change in future. Let's hope somehow the war will stop. I don't think so, but maybe there's some hope that they will turn it around. I don't know. But right now it really sucks. So yeah, guys, don't give up your sons for war, because they are not coming back the same. They are not going to be the same as before. Right, so this is it. Sorry for the negative content again, but this is a realistic survival channel. Unfortunately, it's now only about urban survival and threats like war. But I'm trying to come back to wilderness survival videos as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned till next time.